When Jack opened his eyes, he found himself in a very strange world. His whole body was tied down with ropes, and hundreds of tiny people, no bigger than a finger, were standing around him. At first, Jack thought he was having a dream. He closed his eyes and tried to wake up again, but suddenly a tiny soldier poked his foot with a small spear. The sharp pain made Jack realize that everything around him was real. The little people were scared of his giant size, so they decided to keep him under control and take him to their king. When Jack was brought before the king, the ruler was not happy to see a giant stranger in his kingdom. He worried that Jack might be dangerous, so he ordered his guards to lock Jack inside a large prison. Life in prison was not easy. The food was very small compared to Jack's size, and he often remained hungry. Still, Jack stayed calm and patient. He did not try to harm anyone and hoped that one day the people would trust him. A few days later, trouble came to the kingdom. The princess was captured by enemies and was in great danger. Jack immediately offered to help, but the army general did not like the idea. He was afraid that if Jack saved the princess, everyone would praise him instead of the army. Because of this jealousy, the general refused Jack's help. However, when the situation became worse, one of the soldiers accidentally unlocked Jack's chains. Jack saw that there was no time to waste. He rushed toward the enemies and rescued the princess. The people watched in amazement as the giant hero safely brought her back. From that day on, many people started believing that Jack had a kind heart. Not long after that, another disaster struck the palace. A fire suddenly broke out, and the king became trapped in danger. The flames spread quickly, and everyone panicked. Jack quickly stepped forward and used his intelligence to help put out the fire. His method seemed unusual to everyone, but it worked. The king was deeply impressed by Jack's courage and wisdom. He was given special comforts, delicious food, and everything he needed. People across the kingdom began talking about his bravery. Children appointed him as a hero. Over time, Jack became one of the most loved people in the entire kingdom. The king appointed him as the great commander of the kingdom's army. While everyone admired Jack, the general became more jealous every day. Because of his loyalty and courage, secretly he started making plans against Jack. At the same time, he could not accept that a stranger had become more popular than him. An enemy kingdom across the sea began preparing for war. Their leaders wanted to conquer the tiny kingdom and take control of